This is just a continuation on the website development lesson where we installed a few plugins, and then we have there OceanWP, and I mentioned also Elementor. Okay, so let's do it. For sites like this has been installed already with OceanWP. But the thing is, wala pa siya masyadong design kasi maybe wala pa siyang na-set up na homepage for that. So normally yung ginagawa ko is like, of course, after installing OceanWP as the theme, kasi yun naman talaga yung preferred theme natin, OceanWP, or you can also use Astra. Astra is good as well. But if you are going to take my personal recommendation, I really suggest OceanWP. And of course, you are going to install the Elementor plugin, this one. And of course, with the Elementor Pro, you are going to install the Elementor plugin with the Elementor Pro. It's a separate plugin kasi. So you are going to install both of those. Now, once you have the Elementor Pro installed, normally yung ginagawa ko is I go to the pages section and then I create a dummy page. Let's see if I have something here that I can also like reuse. Okay, so let's just create a new page. I'm going to call this one as homepage. Although you can see it that the homepage already has an existing design. The idea actually of creating a page called homepage, this one, is for me to have a staging page or a test page. And here, I'm simply going to publish this page. Maybe I can rename it like home for now. Don't worry about it. Whatever you put here in the title field, whatever you put there, doesn't matter. Whatever the permalink here, it doesn't matter. The idea is we are just going to use it for the test page that we are going to do, because we are going to design your website on this particular test page. And if we have the design finalized, we can then point the home page to use this page that we created. We can do that by going to the settings section here, and okay, I think reading. And of course here, for example, if I have this published already, for the sake of demonstration, I'm going to publish that one. And take a look at this. Now, if I open this one, this is how it looks like. So wala pa siyang masyadong laman. Why is that? Because wala pa tayong ginawa actually na Elementor somewhere inside. Now, if you want to use this as the home page, let's just do it quick. For example, just to show how it works. Reading section, and then I'm going to select homepage, this one. Remember that the homepage is this one, and this will change this particular homepage if we change it here, something like that. Take a look at this, what will happen. I'm going to save that one, and if I'm going to refresh the homepage, it will look like the test page. There you go. Right? Now, I will revert it back because there may be some users already on the website randomly visiting. So I can switch it back to this particular page and make this one as the home page. Okay, now, when I refresh the home page, of course, it will be reverted back to the original home page. There you go. Now, so going back to the discussion of this particular test page, once you have that published, you can then click Edit with Elementor and then select from any themes or any template in Elementor that you like. Since you are primarily designing your website as a portfolio website, I suggest that you use templates in Elementor that fits that requirement. For example, here, for this particular homepage na ginagawa natin, this one, just select here the template that you would like to use. So inside the library, you can see a lot of themes here or templates that you can use. So there are many ways you can customize Elementor. For one, you can just select right away the templates here, the finished or final templates that Elementor provided here, or you can use a combination of pages, this one, and blocks. So what exactly that means? If you have selected a certain page, and if you feel like there's lacking somewhere, like there's a missing footer section, or you don't like the design of the header, or you don't like the design of a certain element in the layout, you can use the blocks as additional element to that particular page. So again, going back to installing the first page first, for the home page. So let's see if there's something that we can use for freelancing digital. Let's see if meron. Ayan. This one is a little bit relevant. This is relevant more for the agency type na website. but maybe we can explore and see how it looks like, and we can probably just customize it. So this is how it looks like. Okay, just for the home page. Actually, it looks good, and you can actually like modify this one. Okay, now what you're going to do is, if you like the design, you can just click insert. No, insert. Okay, hold on. Sign up lang ako. You might be asked as well to connect your Elementor account. So it's actually good that we encounter that particular issue or problem. So whenever you are prompted to do that, just log into your Elementor account. But hey, by the way, since I am providing you Elementor Pro account, maybe you'll be asked, but you don't have a login for that, no? Unless you have your Elementor account. But I don't think you will encounter that particular issue. It's maybe just I encountered it earlier because this particular website course, the training, I don't really have much pages set up there in the website. That is why. So here, let's go back to the design. Let's install a template. Let's use digital. This one. Okay, so there you go. Now, as you can see, it already has the template there, but take a look at this. This portion maybe is something that we don't like there, no? We wanted to remove that one. So I suggest you save that one first. You update that design and go back to WordPress dashboard so that you can change the template. Go back to the dashboard in WordPress, and here in the template section, this one is a different template. Now, when we say template inside the WordPress page editor, that means the template that is being used by the theme. When we say template inside Elementor, it's another thing. It's the template from Elementor. Okay, I hope that is clear. Here we're going to use Elementor Canvas. Let's see how it looks like again. We can refresh this one and see the design there. So ideally, we wanted to remove everything, maybe, including the header. So let's just use Elementor Canvas. And once you have that set as Elementor Canvas, you can update the page. And once updated, you can then refresh this one and see how it looks like this time. So there you go. It looks like that. So that's it. You already have a nice looking homepage or nice looking page that you can use for the homepage if you like. So for example, again, going back to the earlier discussion, this one is the homepage. And say if I want to change this homepage with this new one located at the course training home-2 because I like this homepage now for the sake of discussion. Now I can say that okay, I can change the homepage now to the test page. Na homepage din yung pangalan. Now I can save it, and the next time I visit the homepage, of course, this one will be replaced with that particular homepage or test homepage we just created. Yun. So, ganon siya. Now, I'm going to revert this back again kasi I'm just showing you this as an example. Of course, that design still need a lot of work. So, madami pang customization sa pwedeng gawin. But, as I have been telling earlier, this is already a good start for you. Okay? So, maybe you can add another element. Going back to the editor here for the test page, you can edit it again in Elementor. And since the original template doesn't have any header section, maybe you want to add it there. So that's when the blocks section comes into play. That's when you can use the blocks section in Elementor here. From here, for example, you can just click this plus button, this one, to add section. By the way, before we add other sections here, let me just quickly discuss to you the basic layout. Although I know you have already seen this a lot, maybe. But yes, how exactly Elementor works is that you have there the options, the elements that you can add on the left pane, and you can actually search a lot more, like products or portfolio. Yeah. And then the idea is you can add these elements to the layout. And when you add a certain element and click on it, you can see the options on the left pane as well. Now, going back to the discussion of adding header, using the blocks option, you can click on add template again and go to the blocks section. Okay, here, and maybe look for header, this one, and maybe you can select something that is fitting to the design. So the design looks like this, has a blue background and a full width layout. Maybe you can find something like this. Of course, you can always change the color. Okay, so let's insert it there. Okay, so this is how it looks like this time. Now you can update that one so that the next time you visit the test page in the actual location here, the next time you check it, it will have the header section added in the original design. There you go. And of course, you can do the same thing for the footer section and other elements that you want to insert somewhere in the layout. So that's basically how you do it for a website with Elementor Pro or with Elementor. And if you want to customize the blog section of your website, of course, you can just go to the customizer here and customize accordingly the blog section based on the options available here. So yun, that's basically how you do it. You install Elementor, customize it, and use Elementor whenever you want to in the layout. Questions, guys?